Hi there, how are you doing? So, till now, we have seen how to work with the individual elements of water, air, fire, and earth. What if there was one comprehensive practice that you could adopt, or which you might already be doing, but you didn't know what you were actually doing with it? What if there was something like that? From the religious perspective, it is called prayer or puja, aradhana, sadhana. You can call it any of these. From the scientific perspective, it is grounding. Many of us do this without knowing what we are doing because we are so attuned to looking at it from the external perspective. We see it as praying to a deity or praying to God. So the technique can have any names, but the fundamental objective is to bring grounding before we start our day and before we end our day. So if you notice the prescribed timings for prayer or puja is generally in the morning before you start your day, like start doing the mundane things of life, and in the evenings, typically after which you will probably have dinner and then go to sleep. So, why does this become comprehensive? Is that any typical prayer process, and especially in the Indian culture, the Hindu culture, if you see, will include all the elements that we have spoken about. It includes water, it includes fire, it includes air in terms of both sound and breath because you have to sit and breathe comfortably. There is a position to take. The fire element is natural. You have to ground yourself using that as well. The food that is offered typically to the god, the deity that we are praying to, is actually representing the earth element. So, because you are energizing that food, it provides you grounding when you consume it after you're done with your ritual. So, a wonderful, wonderful practice, a scientific practice, which also can, if you are not from the scientific bent of mind, you are now on the bhakti bent of mind, it works for you as well. But you might have been doing it without knowing it. So now you know what it is actually doing. It is grounding you, it is making you sit, breathe properly. You know, your earth element, your body is aligned properly. You're breathing in the incense, you're breathing in the different beautiful smells. If you're offering flowers, they also work on your air element aspect. The water that you offer to the gods and then you drink it. You are energizing the water and drinking it. You're energizing the food and eating it. So a beautiful, wonderful, comprehensive grounding practice. If you are already doing it, wonderful. If you had been avoiding it because you thought it was religious and you don't consider yourself a religious person, now you know that it's completely scientific. So you might want to step into it. This video does not show any particular process. It is just to show you that how the all the elements, including the ether, this Akasha element, which we haven't spoken about, gets included into it. We will talk about Akasha later down the line. Also, how to work with specific deities, that also has an impact. The different types of grounding happen within that also. And those we will be seeing as we progress. And I will be discussing all this more on my other channel. So keep watching.